Alright boys and girls, don't want to discriminate, although there's probably no girls watching this shite. Anyway, here's to talking about springers. Been busy, bits and bobs, so I reached in my box of delight and pulled this thing out. It is a Umarex H&K VP9. One that I often overlook. Too many What can I say? It's a majority ABS Springer. It has a fair few metal parts on it. Trigger, mag release, the slide stop and takedown lever. It also has a fair few chunks of metal inside it, like the slider rails and the housing for all the trigger mech, etc. And the spring guide as well. So it has quite a reasonable weight to it, this Springer, for being sort of an ABS body Springer. The general feel of it is very nice. It's not rattly or clunky or crunchy, and the actual cocking action on it is nice and smooth. You'll also notice that the barrel does actually properly reciprocate and tip as well, which is quite nice. The slide stop, oops, I can get back, there we go, is a functioning slide stop, and you have a open ejection port right there. The stripping mechanism is also a functioning stripping mechanism, which is quite nice, although I won't do it for you because you have to go in there in the back and take this little back plate out, which is screwed into place, so I'm not fiddling around and doing that. But it is a fairly straightforward, once you've taken the back plate out, you just flick down the lever as per the real thing and it all slides straight off the front. Makes it easy to bring it back up now. Go on, go back up. You can do it. Ah, barrel was out of place. That's better. So yeah, it's very easy to tweak the hop on these guns, which, you know me, of course I tweak the hop. As stock, I got it that long ago, I don't even know what it was hopping as stock. I think it was hopping at least a 2.3, maybe a 2.5 as stock, but now it's hopping 2.8s, and it shoots them pretty goddamn accurately, to be fair, and it chucks them about 40 metres, which is a fair old cop for a spring pistol. It's up there with my TM Springers, I'd say. So far, as you can imagine, what I said earlier, it's something I've kind of forget about and overlook, and it's actually a really good spring pistol. It does have the trades on there, being a Umarex, although not that nicely executed. At least it has trades. It has your typical H&K mag release, and the magazines, I've got two magazines for it. On the box it says that it holds 14 BBs, the magazine that comes with it. The magazine that comes with it is a rattle feed type magazine, but it actually holds 16 BBs. But I don't use the rattle feed, as you know, and I just stuck a lead weight inside it. Now, the other magazine that I bought for it is not a rattle feed magazine. It doesn't have the lockdown type follower, although this doesn't ever actually really want to lock down, to be honest. And that only holds 11. So yeah. The sights are dotted, which is nice, although they're not painted. That is something that I had to do myself. And as well, another little detail, which you probably won't actually be able to see on the video, to be honest, is it has a little red cocking indicator in the rear there, which is handy. It is just it's a nice gun in the hand. Now I've got H&K 45 as my close quarters primary, if you can call it that, and I actually prefer this in the hand to the H&K 45. It's just that slightly smaller grip, which makes it that a little bit nicer, I think. I don't think I'd have the gas blowback version of this, because as far as I've read about them, although a reasonable gun, it's not on par with a TM. I have heard good things about the compact H&K 45 that they do though is quite nice, albeit ruined trade-wise by Umarex, because they tend to sort of slightly fuck with things. You can get I think VFC, I think the original makers, but Umarex rebrand it, and I've heard good things about the compact version of that, but not the VP9 so much, although it's meant to be a beautiful gun externally and functions and looks wise, although I can't quite remember what was over there. But yeah, all that aside, it's just a nice gun in the hand, and I should pull it out more when I go do my Springer games, because as I said, it does hot 2.8s really quite nicely. It has a slide lock there, it's nice weight in the hand, and it just feels nice in the hand. So yeah, there we go. I think that's, yeah, one last thing, safety. It has got the horrible little Umarex Springer safety on the side there, which in the heat of battle you wouldn't really want to be fiddling around with. Not that you'd really tend to use it or use Springers in a game, apart from maybe one of my Springer games, but there we go. It also has the trigger safety, similar to a Glock on there, which is detailed, which it's nice that they go to that extra little effort. So yeah, I think that's about the lot. Oh yeah, it's also got the nice little plate in the bottom there with the serial number that they've replicated. So yeah, that's yeah, that's a lot. As always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Cheers guys.